So it's been an interesting few days. So we're now on Wednesday. On Friday, I ran my 5K in 20 minutes 22, which has got me very excited to try and run the sub 20 by this Friday. Unfortunately, over the weekend, I've not been able to walk. I think I've done a tendon in the left side of my foot, which has been frustrating. Just purely not used to running on roads, and because I'm competitive, because I'm running hard. I've gone from I'm used to running on treadmills and stuff, and obviously, hitting slightly unstable surfaces, slightly, they're not perfect surfaces, roads are slightly curved, and obviously the excess pressures just caused a bit of damage in there. So, struggled to walk over the weekend. Tried to do my leg circuits yesterday as well as have a bit of a run, and it just wasn't happening. I managed to plod 3K, but again the foot was hurting, and then went into my leg circuits, and I just couldn't do them either because my foot was giving out. So I'm a bit frustrated at the minute. It's actually made me quite down over the last couple of days. So trying to get my head back in the right place today. Run press ups. I'm going to try it with the weighted vest. Like I said, if you don't have access to a weighted vest, if you wanted to try something similar, rucksack, put a few books in there or something, make it heavy, and you can monitor it from there. If you are using a bag, little tip, the books won't sit in there perfectly, so they'll slide around when you're doing exercising. You bunch up some newspaper and stick it in there just to sort of sit it flush. It'll stop them sliding around as you're doing the exercise. But yeah, I'm going to give it, so we'll do 5 sets of 50 today with the press ups with a 10 kilo vest. We'll see how I get on with that. And I'm hoping at the end of this week I can start going out and trying to run again. Because really that's my exercise, that's getting out, getting a bit of fresh air in me. So I feel a bit housebound at the minute. But we'll go from there. So I've just finished my last set. So that's 250 press-ups done with that 10 kilo vest. And let me tell you now, that is a lot harder. I actually thought jumping back to 50 would be a little bit nicer, a bit heavier, and I'll be able to get that done a bit easier, but Jesus, that was tough. But just thought I'd share today, I didn't want to do that today. I really didn't want to do it. I didn't enjoy any of it really while I was doing it, such as the motivation at the minute being down. But the one thing I will say, now that it's done, I'm really glad I've done it. And I think that's one thing to bear in mind with fitness is we're not always going to want to do it. And sometimes, quite frankly, we're going to hate it. But I tell you now, you'll never regret it once you've finished a workout. And I'm so happy and proud in myself that I've dug in and got that done today, because I've had a few bad days up here. And I'm hoping that's just going to clear it out a little bit and get me going again. Because of the extra rest day, because of the injury, we'll be straight into back and biceps tomorrow. So I want to sort of push on from here. Use this motivation and just, keep going, try and get my head back in the right space. And I certainly think things will be better once my foot heals up and I can get out there again. But no, I feel a lot better now. I mean, ironically, I feel like a weight's been lifted, and not just because that 10 kilo vest has come off me now. I feel like I've made progress today. I feel like, this is the first workout I really didn't want to do, and I've done it, and it feels great. And I would encourage anyone, whenever you feel down with your fitness that you don't want to do it, just dig in and get it done any way you can, because as soon as you finish, I promise you, you'll feel good about it.